Hello everybody, and welcome back to another game news roundup. I know if anyone's been stuck for a while, like, man, he is doing a lot of videos lately. I know. But since we reported on this earlier this week, and this was announced last week, Nintendo teased a mature rated game. It almost looked like a horror game given the little teaser. They have now officially announced what it is. It is Emio, I don't know how to pronounce it. The Smiling Man, Famicom Detective Club. By the way, if you don't know Famicom, that is the name of the NES in Japan. It stands for Family Computer, Famicom. And then obviously they had the Super Famicom, or it is our Super Nintendo, yeah. Announced for the Switch. It is the first entry in the Famicom Detective Club series in 35 years. Which would be 1989, and that is, I believe, before the SNES launch. So the NES was their main console, or Famicom, in Japan. Yeah, it is titled, again, Emio, the Smiling Man, Famicom Detective Club. It will launch for the Nintendo Switch on August 29th for $49.99, digital and physical here. And yes, the game is rated M for mature due to blood, language, and violence. That's right, violence. So let's quickly go over. We got some images here. It's a detective game. I know, shockingly with that name, right? So yeah, here's some simple images of victims found with paper bags on their head. So I guess that's kind of like, what's that weird guy with the paper bag on his head? You know, whatever. Oh, it's a victim. It is a victim here. That's what it is. Oh, okay. I get it. Yeah. This is an active crime scene. Obviously, your job is to keep the looky-loos out. I guess you play as an officer, or maybe I'm not totally sure. Yeah. So just quickly going over some of the images. After all, I can give you a smile that will last forever. Oh gosh, creepy. Oh, is this crazy? Is this kind of like the Joker or the Riddler? Or I'm thinking of like some of the Batman villains. Those two kind of make sense. Yeah, so it's a detective game. So, this might be... Oh yeah, this was from the teaser. Kind of what we saw from the teaser there. So yeah, they did release a quick video, a chat with the producer. So we can take a quick look at that. Hello everyone, I'm Yoshio Sakamoto from Nintendo. I'm the producer of the latest game in the Famicom Detective series. So you get a little bit more of a look at the game. Hopefully Nintendo doesn't be like, what are you doing? You're showing one of our videos? Well, we're discussing it. So yeah, brand new story, 30 years later. It's a series of adventure games in which the first two games you see right here, The Missing Heir and The Girl Who Stands Behind. I think these were probably only released... Yeah, Famicom systems, I'm pretty sure these were only released in Japan. Both games were designed with the image in mind of a mystery movie that you progress through in love. Yeah, and this is what the producer is saying. While we were working on the remakes of those games for Nintendo Switch in 2021, I thought we definitely need to continue this series with a brand new game. I was sure it would be good, so we decided to do it. So yeah, it's not often we get a mature rated game from Nintendo, but here we are. A mature rated game from Nintendo. Not the most common of things, but we do get it from time to time. Emio, the Smiling Man. The Smiling Man is said to offer crying girls a paper bag with a smile drawn on it in exchange for their life. This is an urban legend we created for this game, so it's not a real urban legend, something they created. Okay. Such an urban legend might be perceived as just a rumor, but it's more weird than something like a ghost story because it's more grounded in reality. As you learn about the rumors, background, the way you see the case, I wanted to make this game into a story that offers players that kind of experience. So we structured the story to highlight that. Second title indicates the Utsugi Detective Agency is trying to solve a murder that is very similar to the urban legend of Emio, the Smiling Man. Are they back? Are they gonna go crazy? I don't know. So yeah, it's the culmination of everything my most trusted colleagues and I have learned, and the ideas we've accumulated from working on the previous games, and the remakes of the original games. It's a result of a lot of deep creative conversations and work with the intention to go all out on the screenplay and animations. I'm confident in saying that this is the Famicom Detective Club series at its best. This script cuts right to the heart of what I had in mind from the start, so the story's ending may be divisive for some people, but if that's the case, I hope it will make players curious about experiencing it for themselves and bring people from around the world together to discuss their thoughts and feelings on it for a long time to come. I can't wait to hear what everyone has to say. So, yeah, Emio the Smiling Man, Famicom Detective Club, come out for the Switch August 29th for $49.99 digital and physical releases. Is available for pre-order right now on the Nintendo eShop. So yeah, some details. A student has been found dead. His head was covered with a paper bag with an eerie smiling face drawn on it. Much like the victims of Emio the Smiling Man, a killer of urban legend who is said to place such a bag over his victims. As an assistant private investigator, you're tasked with helping police solve this crime, which is reminiscent of a series of unsolved murders from 18 years ago. Has a serial killer returned, or is this the work of a copycat? Are these crimes inspired by the Smiling Man story, or the origin of it? Kind of like the a certain Ripper in London, and then other copycats decades and centuries later. Oof. Anyways, yeah, discover the answers to these questions and more as a member of Yotsugi Detective Agency in this intense story of suspicions, isolation, and fragility. Explore an interactive drama full of interesting characters. Continue the adventures of the Yotsugi Detective Agency with the return of familiar characters, including returning protagonists from previous games and Ayumi Takibana, who is now playable in certain sections of the game for the first time in the series. Play as the investigative duo. You'll need to learn a lot about personalities and backstories of other characters if you want to discover the truth. Who is harmless and who is keeping important secrets. Ask questions, reference your notes, and make connections, and you'll have to order your thoughts and examine your leads carefully to draw the right conclusions. And I'm streaming this live here on Twitch. If you don't know, I do stream this stuff live. One of my viewers, Emerald, in chat. Interesting characters. Paper Bag Head Man. Yeah, well, I guess that's how the dead people who are found throughout the game are the paper bag. I can figure out who did it. Who done it? Who did it? I don't know. Detective. It does sound interesting to say the least. If anyone's interested, again, coming out August 29th. Just over a month away for the Nintendo Switch. So yeah, I just wanted to quickly go over this. So yeah, if you enjoy these videos, me going over even smaller gaming news, be sure, let me know in the comment section down below, or do you want me to just stick to fewer videos and more of just the biggest gaming and news and stuff out there? But let me know in the comment section down below. I'm enjoying doing these videos and give you all detail on the latest, the more interesting gaming news, even if some of it is silly or smaller and whatnot. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If you, again, as always, if you enjoy this, be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe. I'll catch you all next time for some more gaming news, gaming sales, and gaming industry information, and that does become available. Otherwise, yeah, I will catch you all next time.